Hey everybody, this is Dixie Silver Girl, and I thought I would give you a little update on how spring is looking here in our beautiful country home. We got some blackberries growing there by the side of the driveway, and our lawn is looking lush and green. Oh, it's so beautiful. Did some trimming around the hedges. I let the miner out long enough to do some yard work for us. These beautiful flowers blooming here in the yard. And over here, we have absolutely loaded blueberry bushes. Now, earlier today, Captain K and I went to the U-Pick farm up the road, and we got ourselves some fresh blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries. So we're going to be doing some freezing and baking with those. Over here, we've got lettuce and cabbages coming up. Only there was a few that didn't take, so I replanted the area. The last time I gardened like this, I was 15 years old, so having a lot of refresher courses by looking up on YouTube. But it's coming along pretty nicely. This section down here is squash and pumpkins, and we've got summer squash, zucchinis, and I do believe there are some eggplants there also. This section we just planted with potatoes, so those will be coming up soon. But then you come on up here and we have quite a good growth going on I believe we've got some radishes and some okra, and we've got carrots, and here are some tomato plants, and we also have a couple of kinds of peppers planted that are starting to sprout up. And we've got cucumbers planted. And then over here, the first things to sprout really well for me and are doing great are our beets. And we've got some peas popping up here. I said there's quite a bit. This little area is infested with ants, so it has not been planted, because after I got bit up, I decided that we could do without that 6 feet. The ants are winning right now, but I'm working on it. And our most exciting crop so far is this corn. Corn is really shooting up, and so are our lima beans and our green beans. They are really coming along. Another whole section I need to dig up and get started. Next year, I'd like to expand the garden all the way over to the tree line, not just these couple of things that they had, mounds that they already had pre-dug. We're going to expand it and make it bigger, but this year we're doing it all by hand. By next year, I'm hoping to have a machine to help me out with that. And we'll have a even larger garden. But I figured this year is my first crop. I should take it small, manageable, make sure what I remembered and find out what would grow here really well too. This is a beautiful, beautiful grapevines all growing in through here. And they've just started to bud. There's some blackberries mixed in there also. And then we have this beautiful, these are the most delicious, unbelievable tasting plums. It is such a, we've been back and forth on what it was, but we finally figured it out. And there's even a little bird's nest up here. I haven't seen anyone using it, but it is very pretty sitting there. Oh man, now that is delicious. That's how snacks should be, right off the tree. Now in our area over here in the corner of the property, almost all of these bushes are blackberry bushes. And they are loaded up. We picked some absolutely huge, ripe, gorgeous blackberries down the street today. So ours should be ready in a couple weeks. And here you can see some more grapes. Those are awesome. So it has been a lot of work. Oh, we've got to set the net back up. After mowing yesterday, it hasn't been set back up. And there's nothing like fresh fruit. Now I'm hoping somebody might be able to help us identify, what are these? It is fuzzy. And when you open up the inside, it looks a lot like a kiwi. So if anybody knows, here's a close-up of the leaves, what kind of tree this is, we would love to find out. Because whatever it is, it's really loaded with those little pods. So maybe we have something delicious here and we didn't even know what it is. Well, everyone, that's a little update, a peek at how our backyard is coming along. I'm going to go inside now and get ready to deal with all the berries, and I'm also going to seal up this quarter. I'm running a little behind, but the first quarter's pantry items. I seal up a whole bunch of pantry stuff every quarter and use it and rotate it through our stock, so we always have about a year's worth of pantry items on hand. And it's time to do some updating on that. Maybe I will do a few shots of that and add it onto the video. Or make another one. Well, everyone, thanks for joining me on my little walk around the yard. Happy stacking.